Any comment would be anything that you feel about social media and your experience that you want to share is welcome.
People living fake lives makes you compare yourself to things like AI. I think that's very bad because it makes you perceive yourself in a very negative light.
Constant comparison. If you waste your time comparing yourself to other people, it's not worth it. You're just passing time, and time that you're supposed to use to do productive stuff, you're using it to compare yourself. As a result of this objectification online or on social media, so some comments I've seen recently have really affected me as a girl, because some other girls don't encourage their fellow girls and like they make fun of them, and comments, instead of them putting positive comments, they join the whole group and like put negative comments, which I believe if I'm in the person's shoes and I'm seeing like the comments on my story or my posts, it affects my mental health. It like brings up negative thoughts about myself and I start doubting myself in general.
Show me stuff I don't want to see, because at my age now, grown men think like, oh, she's at this age where she's ready for this kind of stuff and wants to get into it, when really, I really don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, on social media, like on comments and all that, people like post themselves because they feel at least they look good. They post themselves to look good and all that. But people adding like comments like you're not pretty and all that is really bad, because it gives a person a second impression about themselves. It also like affects the person and makes the person think maybe I'm not pretty. I'm just thinking I'm pretty, but I'm not. So with this kind of comments, it's really, for me, it really affects me negatively, especially if I'm seeing it on other people's posts as well. I mean, everyone in their own way, everyone is pretty, everyone is beautiful in their own way, and everyone should be themselves. No one is restricted on like how they should appear or how they shouldn't appear and all that.
You can't meet expectations. You meet your own expectations. You set your boundaries for yourself of what you look up to. Because this world has created boundaries and expectations from male perspectives, and the females have also created their own. But really and truly, it doesn't matter.
People living fake lives, because you see people at school and then you see them online and you see the amount of makeup they wear and then the filters they use, and they look very different. And when you see them in real life, you think, oh, I've been comparing myself to that online version. And then they're not the same person.
Where do you think that comes from? Why do you think people do that?
I think one person started it and now everyone feels like they should do it, so it's just like a comparison cycle.
With this comment on social media, how it affects me as a girl is that it reduces my mental health status, because these words really go a long way and stay forever, sometimes for life. If careful intervention is not put in place or therapy is not taken, it can result in something else more serious and advanced. So this objectification on social media is really a tough subject for me, especially as a girl, because it really does have bad negative effects on me. And it not only does it reduce my mental health, but it doesn't really contribute to my growth, and it makes me look at myself in a different aspect.
Maybe you could say something about block and report. Do you all block and report? Do you block?
Yeah.
You block people? Yeah? Why? What reasons would you block people?
They're inappropriate, racist, harassment, and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I block stalkers, racist people, unnecessary comments, and people who just want to be in your DMs because of unnecessary reasons. Yeah.
Is there any other comments you want to make?
Set strong boundaries. If someone says something that makes you feel uncomfortable, don't be afraid to block them.
Spread positivity. Encourage the person. Put on a positive post for the person to see, to encourage them, and don't join the crowd because what people are saying. You'd be like, what people are saying, join them. Don't join them. Just do what you want, spread positivity, and make someone else feel better.
Don't respond to hate. You have the option and the choice to recognize the hate comments. You have a choice to block them, to respond to it, ignore it, and delete the comments entirety. I know it can be hard because they're there and it's a lot and people may back them, but yeah, it's your page, you can do what you like.
Restrict your profile and limit your screen time as well so that social media doesn't affect you as much and you feel more positive about yourself.
Even if you don't feel the need to report, do it anyway, because at least you have a record and backup to say that you've done something about it.
Yeah, great. That's really great.